also have a breaking news coming in. Let's take a look at that. Prime Minister Narendra Modi, presently as we speak, releasing a postage stamp. And that postage stamp is of the Ram Mandir, which is set for a grand opening on the 22nd of January here. I can tell you that mood here is completely, it looks like the enthusiasm, even they cannot wait any longer. It's been a 500-year-long wait, but they want these 5 days to also get over soon. So let's take a look at this big news coming in with the visuals of Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Commemorative stamps that are being released on the Ram Temple. Now the components of the design includes the Ram Temple, the Chaupai, Mangal Bhavan Amangal Hari is written, or the Chaupai is written on that. There is sun, of course, because that is reference to the Surya Vanshis that Lord Ram also is believed to be. The Saryu River, of course, that has been a historic witness to Ayodhya and all that Ayodhya holy city, the Ram Nagari, has seen over centuries. Sculptures in and around the temple. Prime Minister Modi releasing this commemorative postage stamps on the Janmabhoomi Mandir and over this, and on a book of stamps issued on Bhagwan Ram around the world. There are 6 stamps that include the Ram Temple, Bhagwan Ganesh, Hanuman, Jatayu, Kevatraj and Ma Shabri. It's very interesting how, of course, those who have been mentioned in the Ramayana, they have found now in a presence in the 6 postage stamps. The gold leaf of the sun rays, the Chaupai, lend a majestic icon to this miniature sheet. Look closely, the physical elements, which are considered, of course, sky, air, fire, earth and water, which are the Panchabhut, are reflected through these design elements. The stamp also, this is a stamp book basically, does an attempt to showcase the international appeal of Lord Ram. This is a 48-page book covering the stamps and will be issued in US, New Zealand, Singapore, Canada, Cambodia and even to the organizations like the United Nations. Prime Minister Modi himself releasing this postage stamp, and this in many ways is done, remember, whenever there is a big moment, a historic moment that appears, and specifically in India, there has been history of releasing postage stamps to mark that moment. Let's bring in Paulomi Saha in this telecast. Paulomi, it's very interesting how the postage stamp that has been chosen, the characters that have been chosen for the postage stamp as well. Take us through the details.
That's right. The Prime Minister Pooja has just released 6 commemorative stamps, basically, which, of course, are on the Sri Ram Janmabhoomi Mandir, and also a book of stamps, which has, a collection of stamps from across the world, which, in fact, showcases the international appeal of Lord Ram as well across various societies. That is a 48-page book which covers stamps which have been issued by more than 20 countries, and those 20 countries, of course, being Antigua and Barbados, for instance, Australia, Cambodia, Canada, Czech Republic, Fiji, Gibraltar, Guyana, Grenada, India, of course, Indonesia, Laos, PDR, Nepal, New Zealand, Singapore, Sri Lanka, St. Vincent and Grenadines, Thailand, Togo, United Nations, and USA. So you can just imagine the widespread appeal. So these are stamps that have been released from across all of these countries. The book showcases that, and what the Prime Minister today has released at his residence are 6 stamps, which include the Ram Temple, Lord Ganesh, Lord Hanuman, Jatayu, Kevatraj, and Ma Shabri. The component of the design puja includes the Ram Mandir, of course, the Chaupai, which is Mangal Bhavana Amangal Hari, which is the Chaupai, of course, and then there's the sun, the Saryu River, the sculptures.
We continue to stay with these visuals, yes, on our screen that are coming in. And also for the viewers, this is not just for India. I'm told, isn't it, Paulomi, take us through that this will be released in several other countries across the world, even countries that had an association with Lord Ram and much more.
Well, what the Prime Minister has done, Pooja, he's also released a book, basically, which has, the stamps from various countries where, of course, it has been commemorated, Lord Ram and the Ram Temple has been commemorated. So those various stamps are also included. Such is the book, which is 48 pages. You see him releasing, that book in itself. And shortly, we will be, in fact, playing out the Prime Minister's message as well, which, of course, he has, recorded on this occasion. So that is, of course, very important. And this 48-page book covers stamps that have been issued by more than 20 countries, including US, New Zealand, Singapore, Canada, Cambodia, and the organizations like the United Nations, which of course is a way of just showcasing the international appeal of Lord Ram as well. So across these countries, of course, Indians are coming together to have released all of these images of to have actually released these stamps. And this book basically is a compilation and a collection of that. We just read out the list of all of these countries which have, in their own ways, commemorated Lord Ram and released stamps. And this book will show you that. So he's released that. And of course, we have released, the Prime Minister has released today 6 commemorative postage stamps on the Ram Janmabhoomi temple, which of course includes, like I said, the 6 stamps include the Ram temple, Lord Ganesh, Lord Hanuman, Jatayu, Kevatraj, and Ma Shabri. So these are the 6 stamps which have been released today by the Prime Minister. And like I said, the components of the design are very intricate as well. There are gold leaf of sun rays in the Chaupai, which of course is the Mangala Bhavana Amangal Hari, a majestic icon to this miniature sheet. The 5 elements of sky, air, fire, earth, and water, known as the Panchabhutas, are also reflected through the design elements, which of course, again, adds a lot of significance to these postage stamps that the Prime Minister has released.
For the benefit of our viewers, let's also help explain why these postage stamps are released, the manner in which, what is the sort of messaging that is going across when Prime Minister himself decides, while he's been on a temple tour in different states, but ensures that a postage book, a stamp book like this is released just ahead of the Ram temple opening.
This basically is to commemorate what a historic and a big occasion this is for, of course, the majority community across the country, and for several devotees across the country. This has been something which they have aspired for, which has been a long time coming as they see it. And the Prime Minister and the Government of India, of course, commemorating this occasion. Everyone, of course, is looking forward to the Pran Pratishtha ceremony on January 22nd. But in the run-up to it, of course, there are several events that have been planned, which, of course, commemorate this occasion and the significance of this occasion as far as, the annals of history of India are concerned. This date will go down for its own reasons and significance. And that is what the Government of India is, of course, doing. So there will be, of course, these postage stamps now, which the Prime Minister has released. He, of course, like we've been telling our viewers, has been on a rigorous, process of 11 days leading up to the 22nd of January, holding an Anushtan of rituals, which he's been following, which, of course, includes temple hopping as well. The Prime Minister has been in Nashik, he's been in Andhra Pradesh, he's been in Tamil Nadu,
stay on with me. We stay with these visuals of Prime Minister Narendra Modi releasing and commemorating the moment of releasing postage stamps. But just briefly, to tell you what Ayodhya is looking like, I'm at the Ram Janmabhoomi, and behind me is where the temple is set for an opening. And look at the spirit here. There is dance, there is singing, there is a lot of, it's an enthusiasm, it's a festival that is on currently. Young men and women, the elderly generation who have come to pay the respects to how Lord Ram till now was in a tent with a cover. Not enough at all. This is the birthplace of a god that connects the country. And then the shank that is, of course, being blown. The conch. What do you call this if not the festive spirit coming together of a country? It's absolutely beautiful at this point, the situation that I am witnessing. And it's reflective, remember, for those, they may not be allowed here after a few hours. From 19 January, there will be heavy restrictions. But clearly for now, it shows that they are trying to soak in the moment, which is 22nd January, which many of them awaited.